Hello, welcome back to the Spider's Web, and in this video we have an unboxing. But first, cast your mind back a number of years to another unboxing video I did. This one.
Hello, welcome back to the Spider's Web, and today we have another unboxing, and this unboxing is going to be a good one. It's Dreadball. It's the deluxe version. What the difference is, I don't know, but let's crack in and see what's inside.
Right, since I did that one, I started painting one of the factions, one of the teams, and messed up slightly. So I decided, rather than spending 20 quid on a new team, which I wouldn't have as many, which I don't know whether I'd have as many Ujits on it and whatever, I decided to put another £10 to it and get a second edition. Okay, so here we are with Dreadball second edition. We have two different teams and more stuff in it. So let's get the cellophane off, shall we? I can't find me now, so I'm using a pair of scissors. There we are, hopefully that will work better. Slice through that, put the scissors down, and then rip this off. There we go. So let's have a look on the back at what we have. Dreadball is a fast-paced futuristic sports board game set in the galaxy's most high-tech arenas. Choose from the agile 9 Moon Tree Sharks or the unstoppable Draconis All-Stars before taking to the pitch and going for glory. Outwit your rival coaches with tactical set pieces, push your luck with daring plays, or just smash your opponents to the ground with brutal tackles. When the game begins, anything goes. So, as you can see from here, the contents, we have a double-sided game board, a rule book, quick start guide, 54 Dreadball game cards, 2 team cards, 20 captain cards, 11 plastic counters, 18 dice, 12 Neobot players. We have Romeo Blue Neobot captain, 12 Indige players, Nahuatl Indige captain, a referee, Eye in the Sky rush tracker, the Embers trophy score tracker, and balls. A right load of. So that's what they say is in the box. Let's see if it's all here. So right off the bat we have one of the minis. We'll have a look at these later. So we have the Nahuatl character card. This is the leader of the Indige tribe, or team rather. And we have the Mantic promotional catalogue type thing. There we are. And we have the Romeo Blue card. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to show this, and on the back it gives that, and I will do the same for Nahuatl. And you can pause the video just to read up on what we have. I'm going to put this box, I'm going to put the lid beside me here and put the box to one side, and then we can pull out things and see where we go from there. Okay, so we have the Draconis All-Stars Neobot team, and we have the 9th Moon Tree Sharks. These are the two team cards. This gives you all the stats for the guard, jack and striker characters, and on the back it gives you some background on the characters, on the teams. It also shows you which models are which, and it shows you as well at the bottom advancement tables. So there we are. Whether that's for playing in a league or whatever, I don't know, but that's those cards. Put them to one side, and now we have this. Read this first. This is the quick start rules, as you might be able to tell. So it shows you all the characters that we have. It shows you all the dice and the plastic pieces, balls, all the different counters, cards, and it shows you the minis for the score counter, rush counter and referee at the bottom there. Then it shows the pitch. It basically talks you through everything. There's a tutorial here, and tells you how to start a game, ending a rush, your different actions you can choose, and there we go. That is the quick launch, or the quick start rule book. Speaking of rule books, that's the next bit. Well, unfortunately it's quite glossy, so there we are. So it tells you about what Dreadball is, how to win the game, game terms. It tells you about the game glove, or the Dreadball glove, what is used to catch the ball, player stats, how to position players, it tells you about prone players, dice rolls and tests. Tells you about the ball, tells you how to start the game, tells you how to end the game, run, sprint, dash, evade rules, pick up rules, stand up rules, slam rules, pushing back rules, all the different rules that you need to play the game. And at the back there is a sequence of play. And then there's quick advertising things for other things you can get. Then we have fan checks, different cheat files you can do. Tells you about the Dreadball cards, how to run interference, how to steal the ball, dodge the ball, armour checks and such. So that's the rule book. Next we have these cards. And I can't find my knife. I did have it here somewhere, but I don't know what I've done with it. So let's snip that corner off and go down with the scissors. And we have, in fact, let me just adjust the camera a moment. Okay, so here we are. We have 4 Mantic points for buying this game. And then we have these cards which have the question mark on the back. I don't know whether they all have the same thing. No, they don't. Have question marks, and then we go from question marks to exclamation marks. And then more question marks. Now, I don't know why these are split, but let's turn them over and have a look. So we have special cards, and these can play at any time, as you can see from there. I'm just going through these just to give you an idea of the kind of things that are in here. If you want to pause and have a look at any, you can get that chance now. I'm not going through everyone in detail. So that's those, and these all seem to be the same type of thing. Ah, no, these ones don't have a referee movement thing at the top. So I don't know what the difference is between the two. So I'll abandon those for a second. These are event cards. These are the ones with the exclamation point at the back. So these are the event cards. There we go. And then we have the other question mark cards. As I say, I'm not too sure as to why or what the difference is with them yet. I bought Dreadball years ago, and I think I've only played it once. In fact, I don't think I played it once. I think I've set it up and had a look, but as for playing it, I don't think I ever have. I watched it played at the Games Club. It looked fun, but playing it has evaded me at the moment, but never mind. Hopefully I'll get a chance to. So that is all the cards. Right, next up we have dice. So let's see what we have. Okay, so we have 3 colours of dice, red, white and blue. The blue dice are the referee's dice. I think that's what they said it was. Let me have a look. Coaching dice, sorry, these are the coaching dice. These are the visitor dice, and these are the home dice. So obviously you've got 2 teams playing. One will be a home team, the other will be the away team. So the home team will have white, the away team will have red, and the coaching dice are the blue ones. And they're just standard little dice. Nice to roll, nice in the hand, not too big, not too clunky. So I'll pop those away. And next we have tokens. We have these lovely, I don't know whether plastic or acrylic tokens, but you have again away tokens which are red and the home tokens which are white. These will be for actions and whatnot, so they're quite nice. And if you listen, you have that nice sound that you get. So I quite like that. They're a lovely sound that you can tinker with when you're thinking about what you're doing. Next, what's next? Okay, next we have these counters. These are counters, even though they are miniatures. They are still classed as counters. Okay, so we have a special effects counter. I'll zoom in a little bit. So we have the special events counter, which is the grey hexagon with the question mark in it. And then we have 1, 2 balls with stands that you can slot the balls into, because you can actually take they're a little bit big, however. They're not what you'd call a good fit. But we have them anyway. Next we have the score counter, which is this. Look lovely painted up. And this will go on the score track at the side of the pitch. Oh yeah. And then we have the Eye in the Sky rush counter. Like a little roboty thing in a little hover ship kind of efforty bob, keeping a track on what's going on. That is a nice little mini. I like that. And then we have the referee. Oh yeah. And again, these are all going to be painted up and look nice by the time I finish with them. Okay, so they are the tokens. Pop these back in, and I think these are actually spur, more than anything I think they're spur balls, because you do get some, if I remember rightly, with the teams. So I think they're just if the main balls get lost. Now underneath the packaging we have the board. The board is massive. It's not small. I'm going to have to move everything off the table at this point in order to open this. Oh, look at the state of that. A little bit of PVA glue will solve that little problem. But it's a nice thick. Oh. Oi, oi, oi. Right, first of all we have this double-sided. I'm going to lift the camera up. This is more like a Dreadball Extreme board. It makes it to 6 players. That's the reverse side of the main board. This this is the main board that we use. So we have your cards going up here. You've got some cards coming down here. This is where the the visitors team will put the thingy tokens to play on certain characters. This is where the ball gets kicked in to play. And your scoring round. Is it scoring? No, that's not scoring. That's the scoring part there. So the little trophy looking thing will start on there, and as you score you will move it backwards and forwards. This one will be the rush counter. So it's a turn counter basically. And then we've got the injury bench, substitution bench, if I remember rightly. You've got an area as well, both sides for cheerleaders. This is where you put your tokens and cards, and I'm sorry if this is getting a little bit too, what's the word I'm looking for, shiny, but these areas are the scoring areas. You score in that area. You can shoot from any of these areas, and this area here will give you a bonus. That is what I do know about the game. But yeah, that's the board. As you saw, I'm going to have to do a little bit of shall we say repair job on it, because the lamination's splitting slightly. But again, when you see the thickness of the card, we don't know how long it's been stored and if it's been bashed about, so it's just that really. It's nothing too serious. A little bit of glue, some, what you call it, masking tape. That'll sort that out. It's not a big issue. Now let's get to the bit that we want to see, the teams. Let's start off with the red team first of all. Here we are. So we have the Draconis All-Stars Neobot team. We have 4 guards who look like these devils here. Yeah, they're the 4 guards. Let's move those away for a moment. There we are with the 4 guards. Let's zoom in. I hope you can see the detail on these. They will look slightly different once I've got them painted up, but I have an idea of what colour I am going to be painting them, which is going to be fun. So they are the, what were they? The guards. These don't do any scoring or catching of the ball, they just go in and beat the bejesus out of the other team. That's the last one. There just seems to be 2 sculpts for these. Next we have 2 jacks. Now, which ones are the jacks? They are jacks. They're the jacks. So we have 2 of these. Very nice. The only thing I have a little bit of an issue with is the fact that these are actually put down on clear plastic and actually glued in. I understand why they've done it, but it's irritating when you've got people like me who like to paint minis. I'm just going to ignore the fact that this is clear and I'm going to paint the paint on the bases. I don't see any reason not to, because let's face it, it's going to be much easier to paint more than try and mask off clear areas. And again we have 2 balls, and these fit in these little stand properly. These will fit in the stand properly, as you can see, and it sits in like that, and when you've caught the ball you can then slot it into the little hole in front of the stand. Here, like so. So that shows that you've actually got the ball in your possession. There we are. Next we have the strikers, and these are the ones who will run, catch the ball, and do what they can to score. So there's one, and this is the second one, and then we have another sculpt for them. I'm going to say he doesn't have a hand, but his fist is clenched. It looked like he has no hand then. And there we are. There are the 4 strikers. And then we have 2 prone. These are robots, so they basically run out of juice and they're just waiting to be plugged into the mains to get back up and running again. So that is the team, but every team needs a captain, Is it classed as a captain? I can't remember. Striker, Jets, guards. I think it's a team captain. And this fella is in here, and he's a different colour of plastic. A different type of plastic, I think, by the feel of it. And here he is. You can actually see the details a lot better on this fella than you could with the others. But there we are. That is the Draconis All-Stars Neobot team. Next we have the 9th Moon Tree Sharks. This is the Indige team. These are all in green, as they are sort of like forest and tree dwellers. So what do we have first off? We have 4 jacks who look quite spiky. So let's find the spiky ones. Let's find the spiky ones. Where are the spiky ones? There we are. So we have 4 of those. And the detail in these are actually showing up a lot more than with the red. At least it looks so on the screen. I don't know whether there is any bigger difference. I will find out when I get to edit this later, but there we are. 2, and then this is the second sculpt. There we go. So that's, I can't see much in the line of mould lines either, so these are doing quite well. Next we have 2 guards. There we are. I found them. Here are the 2 guards. Again, really nice models. Looking forward to getting them painted. And then we have 4 strikers. Now I've got these fellas who are admittedly carbon-based life forms. Assuming they are carbon-based life forms, they are sort of like going up against robots, but these guys are quick. So the robots will probably be slow and steady and not very mobile. These will be quite quick and be able to outrun and dash out of the way. There we are. And this one I think looks as though it needs a little bit of a, I do, it should be alright. There we go. And we have 1. No, have I? No, I haven't. Is it still in the bag? No, it's not. So we have the 2 balls, but we only have 1 stand for them. So okay, it's not a big issue. You could actually keep a couple glued on and then have 1 off, and then as soon as you pick the ball up you can tear that off and put it on the character that's picked the ball up. You know, that kind of thing. And then we have these two prone characters, because they're meditating rather than prone. Oh yeah. Very nice indeed. And finally, the captain of the team, whose name escapes me for the moment. Nahuatl or something like that, is it? There we are. Right, so that's it for Dreadball. I hope you've enjoyed looking at these pieces with me. I'm looking forward to getting these painted up and getting some gameplay, hopefully. Fingers crossed we can get some gameplay. That's it from me. Until next time, as always, take care, God bless, and bye for now.